Good morning, cousins. Good morning. Listen, check in with me. Okay. First off, I thought I was gonna wake up to some real snow, and I didn't. So we're not complaining. We're just gonna thank the Lord in advance. Okay. But the kid in me was ready. Anyway, moving forward. Listen, I meant to make this post yesterday, but let me just tell y'all what happened yesterday. I ran into McDonald's, right? I was getting me a latte and getting my sister a hot tea. And so I end up going in. I end up just going in because the line was like way too long. And I knew like I could just use the kiosk and keep it moving, right? All right, cool. So I'm waiting on my food or whatever. Well, my drinks, because that's all I had got was drinks. I was waiting on my order. And so it was two young Hispanic ladies and a little baby at the register. Now, I can understand Spanish way better than I can talk it. So they was getting their little sister's attention for the nephew. So they was coming to see their little sister. And so when she came around the corner, she's like, they ordered a Happy Meal, don't get me wrong. But, they was just having fun with her and the baby. So anyway, this guy, this male, this older gentleman, okay, comes in. Now, he cool because he speaks to everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Right? But he like walks up on the two young ladies and he like, how y'all doing? Oh, y'all so pretty. So the one girl was like, nah, okay, and like walked away. She wasn't rude. She just moved herself out the way and she got to the other side. Well, he keeps like approaching them and he's like, fresh cookies, fresh cookies. So she don't respond because obviously she doesn't work there, or at least she's not working, right? So the other employees like, hey, can I help you? Right? And y'all know anything, the floor is different from like the behind the counter floor to the customer floor. So he's like right at the line. So she looking down like, can we help you? Mind y'all, he's okay. He ain't got on no suit and no tie. He ain't got on no cardigan. He ain't he got locks and a do rag and he's older. Okay. So you mean he might not be harmful, but he ain't looking harmless either. Anyway, so I'm cool where I'm standing because I'm getting a full viewpoint. So anywho, was another customer. They call your number when your food ready, right? So the other customer come up, she come get our food. So they're talking in Spanish, in el español. Okay, keep that in mind. So the lady, muchas gracias, hasta pronto. I look at stuff and I'm over there like, yeah, I know what they said, right? Don't mind me having self victories. And so the man says, y'all got fresh cookies. So the lady keep asking him, did you order? He's like, nah, I just want to know if y'all got fresh cookies. She's like, we could do whatever you want us to do. Like if you want us to drop them fresh, that's not a problem, but you need to order because it's to order. Well, y'all got fresh cookies. Y'all got fresh cookies. So you got to know these are minors, right? So from my viewpoint, they looking 16, 17. From my viewpoint. I could be wrong, but that's from my viewpoint. So they like, okay, well, when you order, we got it, like that. So my order comes up. And so again, I'm taking some Spanish. So I'm working on my Spanish, trying to like be more fluent in my Espanol. So I asked for 10 sugars. But I couldn't get azúcar out my mouth right because like I need to hear it to say it. Okay. So anyway, so she looked at me and she was like, you did good. Like you tried. And I was like, okay, thank you. My bad. And she was like, no, no, no. So she's talking back to me in Spanish, which was cool because she realized it's not that I don't know Spanish, it's that my pronunciation sucks in Spanish, right? Okay. So man, we going back and forth. I love it. I love it. So she's like, basically, you got something else on the order, and I'm like, see, grande caliente latte de caramel. She's like, bueno, bueno. Like so, we going. It's a moment. It's a moment. Okay, I'm feeling very victorious in this moment. Needless to say, the man walks up to me and go say, Is y'all ready for this, cousins? The man walks up to me and goes, say, "You speak Mexican?" I was like, "Sir, what?" Y'all, the level of, are you serious? I serio? Serio? Like, I serio? Are you serious? And I'm like, yes, I speak some Spanish. He's like, huh? I'm like, I speak some Spanish, not Mexican. Not Mexican, right? So he like, oh man, I should have stayed in school. I should have stayed in school. I'm like, yeah, or you can, download an app, take some classes. Like, there are so many ways to, like, become bilingual nowadays. He's like, yeah, nah, that's too much. That's too much. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, man, that's crazy. You speak Mexican. Yo, when I tell y'all, by the time he said that, like the fifth time, the young lady came and looked at me, and I was like, I said it. And she was like, I said it. Like, it was so. Listen, people of the valley, I said all of that to say this. You don't have to embarrass yourself and then try to bring somebody else to your level to feel good. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Just apply yourself, right? Just apply yourself, small steps. Small steps, right? If you can't say nothing but hello and goodbye, like, be victorious in that. Be victorious in that, and don't be out here just saying crazy stuff. Like, do you speak Mexican? Like, that man really said that, y'all. And I was so distressed because I was like, I don't even want to respond to you because, sir, like, not only do you sound ignorant, you sound racist. I'm neither of the two. I'm neither of the two, right? So I felt some kind of way. But needless to say, my drink was perfecto. My drink was perfecto, okay? I'm talking about the right amount of caramel. So, y'all be like mindful on what y'all uncles and granddaddies be out here saying. Like, please help y'all granddaddies and y'all uncles, okay? Because surely he's somebody's great uncle and somebody's pawpaw. Cause, like, sir. And we ain't even gonna blame it on age like that, but I'ma just say, if you know your uncle and your granddaddy and your daddy be out here talking reckless to people, help them out before they come out into these places. Because why? All right, anyway, that was my morning rant for today. And so valuable lesson is keep studying to show thyself approved. Okay, let's just keep studying because what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my God. Side note to that, if you only know certain words, don't use them in the wrong context. Right? Like, don't use them in the wrong context if you only know shut up or be quiet. If you only know that, then don't just silencio. Don't say that to people egregious, because listen, you've been and got cussed all the way out, told off, and said straight in a whole nother language, and you're clearly not know what was just said. And listen, why we got to be out here doing all of that? I just PSA, just throw that out there for fun. But listen, cousins, it's December. It's December. We're in the last month of this year. Is y'all ready for 2026? Mm-hmm. Me too. Check in.